Hey guys, how's it going today? Welcome back to Review Sesh. If you've been here before, I really appreciate you coming back today. And if you haven't been here before, give me just a moment, let me tell you who I am and what I do. My name's Mike, and what I do is I review federally legal hemp and hemp-related devices. So it doesn't matter whether it's a consumable product or whether it's a functional device of any kind whatsoever. We're going to be looking at all that here on this channel. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you stick with me while we check out another great review. As I do a lot of these videos, we're going to be looking at a lot of different THCa flower. And just real quick, I want to tell everybody what THCa is. There's still some confusion. I believe it or not, have even just met another person recently who still doesn't get it. So real quick, THCa, or tetrahydrocannabinolic acid, is naturally occurring on all hemp plants everywhere. It is, for all intents and purposes, and realistically, in reality, it is THC. And being that it is naturally growing on all hemp plants everywhere, it is what it is. It, in and of itself, though, is not psychoactive. It doesn't get you that uplifted feeling that you're looking for until it undergoes a process called decarboxylation. And decarboxylation, in layman's terms, is just applying heat. It could be environmental heat, could be from the heat of the sun, just from the rays of the sun, or just hot outside, even under shade. If it's a little hot, it can naturally decarboxylate. Or if we're going, artificial, you apply a little heat, maybe actual flame or electric, and it drops that A part off of the molecule, and it leaves you with good old-fashioned THC. Same things that our fathers, grandfathers, and everybody under the sun have always been talking about anytime they say THC. So, newsflash, guys. THCA is the same stuff everybody's always been talking about, and it was made federally legal with the 2018 Farm Bill. So, when you're getting these things in the mail, you don't have to worry at all. It's legal, totally on the up and up, and some of these things are pretty good too. And today we're going to be looking at a company which I haven't checked out before. I haven't tried any of their products before, and we're looking at Veteran Grown. And if you guys have been watching, a few days ago, maybe going on about a week ago, I was at an event in Chattanooga, and there were a lot of local companies that were represented there, and one of them was Veteran Grown. And I went there intending to talk to them, see if I can, score a sample so I could tell you guys what I think. And while I was out there, lo and behold, they had their whole tent out there. It was just full of these things, these goodie bags. And it comes with some cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. Of course, you get your stickers, you get your little basic, live strong type of bracelet. And they got this wooden coin, this wooden nickel that gives you 20% off code. That's kind of cool. And they also threw in some of these D9 gummies. I'm not even sure if I'm going to review these. I don't normally do gummies. You guys will have to let me know if you guys want to see more reviews of edibles and that sort of thing. So I got that in there. But this is what we're looking at today. This is some of their Veteran Grown Indoor M1 hemp flower. And you guys know I like looking at my flower. I like tasting it. I like smelling it. I like everything about it. So we're going to be looking at this today. And it comes in this jar, which it's kind of a pain to get open. I always struggle with these jars. And I have already been into this, so I've broken up one piece of nug so that I can get some photos for you guys, which you should be seeing shortly on screen. That's what we're looking at right there. It's a really nice looking bud. Really nicely manicured. It's got some really pretty hairs on there. Nice colors. And it's pretty dense. It's pretty dense, but it is got some stick to it, as you can see. So we're going to throw that piece back in there, and I'm going to be working with these smaller pieces that I broke up earlier. And we're gonna finish breaking those up. Probably just throw those in the grinder, to be honest. I'm getting more used to using my grinder. For one reason or another, I just kind of prefer it these days. Normally like picking my butt apart, but when I'm making a video like this, I kind of just want to get to it and make the video for you guys and not be on screen picking it apart constantly. One of these days, I'm going to get me one of those fancy flour mills or one of those really fancy grinders. Kind of look forward to that. But for now, got to stick with the Herb Saver, which I still feel like is a great grinder for the, for what it is, being dishwasher safe and all that. And today, I think we're just gonna go straight to the ejector bowl. Kind of just want to take it easy. I'm not feeling the greatest. Think I might be coming down with a sinus infection or something like that. That tends to happen every time the weather changes around this time of year. Now on the nose, as I grinded this, it is very, very herbal, very earthy smelling. Little bit floral, I don't know. But from what I'm reading here, this is actually a back cross. It's a fairly rare strain, M1, and it's a back cross of Titan OG. No clue what Titan OG is. That's interesting, but it is derived from San Fernando Valley OG Kush. So it's got some interesting lineage on there. We're going to give it a shot here with the thermal twist. Gassy earth. Honestly, it's a bit woody. It's a bit woody, but in a good way. It's sweet like greenwood, if that makes any sort of sense. I like it, but it's got that earthy gas to it too. So I mean, it's very fresh in the actual flavor. It doesn't taste as herbal as it smells, though. It tastes fresh, earthy, gassy, and woody. But on the nose, I was getting some really herbal or kind of floral scents, which I'm not getting on the palate. Doesn't bother me. It's very interesting. It's unique. Getting a lot of really good smooth vapor from it though. It yeah, it's very smooth for what it is, with earthy, woody, gassy stuff. You kind of expect a little bit punch back there, but it's not nearly the sort of punch that I would get from like a strong fruit terp or something like that. It's much smoother, and I'm kind of digging it. I really like the smoothness of the M1. Now as I vape more through this, I'm just getting a little toastier. The woody bit to it is coming through a little more, but it's got a little back end of spice now, so it's getting spicy. That is very nice. Potency, it's kind of creeping on me. It's not a fast mover, that I can tell, um, but it's kind of starting to creep. Um, I could see this, I could use this, go through one or two, bowls at a time, really enjoy it. It is indica dominant, and indicas are my preferred type of strain. So, I mean, that's got it going for it. Effects on here, says it'll leave you hungry, relaxed, uplifted, and it's great for chronic pain, nausea, and stress. I will say, as far as nausea or stress goes, I could see this definitely helping with something like that. Chronic pain, I don't know. Kind of, I would wonder what kind of pain it is. So certain things work better for different kinds of pain, and there's all sorts of different kinds of pain. So I'm not sure about that, but this will. I feel like this is going to leave me pretty hungry, and it's definitely going to leave me relaxed. So it's got that is definitely on point. The nose on it, it's good, but it's not in your face as punchy. Now keep in mind this was a 1 gram sample, so I mean you can't really expect a nose on it like you would get like by the zip or something. You can't expect that. But as far as the flavor goes, the flavor comes through a lot more than the nose, and the flavor is so smooth and so fresh that you can like this is indoor. It's listed as indoor, and it is indoor. I can tell you that much. Very smooth, very fresh. That could have ended not great, but not harsh at all. I've heard a lot about veteran grown. I've had some friends, JP at Only Fire Flowers. He's looked over some veteran grown and told me it's really, really tops. From my understanding, everything they do is really, really well done, and it's all equitable. And I want to check out more of their products. Anybody that supports our veterans and really, shows up to events in the way that they did, and they're willing to interact in the way they were interacting with me and answer questions, and just seem to be doing their diligence as a company to get out there and do things the right way. I do intend to sample more of their products, and I hope that you'll join me when I get around to sampling more for you. I hope you're enjoying my reviews, and if there's anything that you'd like me to do that could be improved upon, or that you'd like me to, do differently, just let me know, and see how we can work it in. Till I see you next time, guys, as usual, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, focus on the positive things every day, don't hunt those negative things. Most of us in this life, we have more positive going for us than we do negative, so let's keep counting our blessings every day and try to maintain the positive course. And till I see you again, like, subscribe, comment, do all that great stuff. But more than anything, and as always, stay lifted and stay blessed. Peace.